Hi guys, so this is a makeup tutorial. I was really inspired by Mila Kunis. We went out the other night and watched the movie Ted, and her makeup is just so beautiful. She had like a really pretty daytime smoky eye, and then she also had like an evening smoky eye throughout the whole movie, and I was really just inspired by her daytime smoky eye. It's super easy. It's sort of like a matte smoky eye with a tiny bit of like a shimmer on the lids, not too much though. So this is the look that I created. She's just beautiful. She's an amazing actress. All of her movies, I just love her to death, and she's always just so beautiful. So if you would like to see how to do this tutorial, then let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I did was apply my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, and I like to do that ahead of time so it has a chance to completely dry. And then I just went over it a little bit with my Wet n Wild shadow in Brule. So now I'm going to be taking one of my MAC shadows, and I use a lot of MAC because I just have a lot of their colors and I really like them. So first color that I'm using is Samoa Silk, and it's just a nice peachy color, and I'm using my 224 brush from MAC, and I've been using this color a lot as a crease color, and it just goes really well with my skin. So I'm just going to apply that in the crease. And I'm sort of just leaving this section underneath my eyebrows, but I'm going to just take it all the way in and just blend it out down onto the lid as well. And it just leaves like a nice wash of color, and it's just like a little bit warmer. And then I'm also going to just take that fluffy brush right underneath my lower lash line. So it's just nicely blended. Okay, now I'm taking a matte brown, and this is called Cork, and it's just like a nice brown. It's a medium brown. It's not too dark and it's not too light. And I'm using that same brush. I'm tapping it off, and then I'm just going to apply that into the crease. And I'm going to use a different brush in just a second. So I've got just a wash of that in the crease and blending it up. And now I'm going to take a 217 brush, and I'm going to use that same Cork color, and I'm just going to kind of create like a V. And I'm just going to take that onto the lower lash line, just sort of connecting them up. And same thing on this side. This is like a really like matte smoky eye. There is a little bit of shimmer on the lid, but not too much. We just want to make sure to blend that out really well. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit darker color, and I'm using Brun, and it's a really dark cool brown, and I'm using that same 217 brush, and I'm going to tap it off a little bit, and then I'm just going to take it right in the outer corner. I'm not going to take it out as far as I did with the Cork, just sort of right in the outer corner to deepen that up a little bit, and into the crease. And then also down onto the lower lash line. Just sticking with that same shape. And I'm just going to take my 224 and just blend that. And I'm going to take a little bit of Samoa Silk on my 224. I'm just going to blend the edges. Sometimes you really have to work at blending. The eyeshadow sort of sticks to my eyes right there. And I don't know if it's because of my natural eye shape, but it seems like I always have to do a little bit more blending right there. And every eye is different, so you just kind of have to work with what you have. Okay, so there's that so far. And now I'm going to be taking a little bit of a lighter sort of shimmery color, but not too shimmery. And this is Rice Paper. And it's like a skin tone with a little bit of like a yellow tone to it. And I'm just using a flat brush, and I'm just going to place that on the center of my eyelid. And I'm just keeping it right there on the lid. And then of course I'm going to blend the edges. I'm just going to use my 217. Actually, I'm going to use a clean one. And I'm just blending that. Okay, so now I'm going to take a flesh colored liner, and I'm using this one from Naked. I was trying to find my Tarte, I think it's like Emphasize, but I couldn't find it. So I'm just going to line the waterline with this. And that just brightens up and makes the eyes a little bit bigger. And now I'm going to be taking my false lashes, and these are the Salon Perfect lashes. Okay, now to finish up the eyes, I'm going to be taking Brun again and a domed, like smudgy brush. It's like a stiff dome brush, and I'm taking Brun. And I'm just going to tap that off a little bit and then just put this on the edge of my lashes. She has like a really soft liner on the top of her lash line. And also this is going to help hide the lashes too a little bit. And my lashes aren't all the way dry, but that's okay. Color will just sort of stick to the glue a little bit, and that's fine because it's going to be really close to the lash line. And then I'm just going to take that brush and take it underneath the lower lash line. And when it gets dry, then I can go back and smudge it a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that how it is, and I'm going to finish up the rest of my face. I'm using my Bobbi Brown face blending brush with Hoola bronzer. And I'm just going to tap that in, dust it off, tap it off, and then I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. Her look in this movie is really mostly contour. She doesn't have like a whole lot of blush. I am going to use a little bit of blush because she does have like a tiny bit of peachy color in her cheeks. And this brush is amazing. If I haven't told you yet, I know I have, but it's just a really good investment. It's a really nice brush. But I've noticed with any brushes, if you don't keep them really clean, they like stop blending when they get really dirty. So make sure to keep your brushes really clean. They're going to be much better, work much better at blending. Okay, now I'm going to be taking Melba Blush and a MAC 116, and I'm just using a tiny bit. So I'm just going to get it in there and then tap it off. And I'm just going to apply a little bit right here on the cheeks. Not too much, and then I'm going to blend that in with a little bit of my cargo powder with a bigger fluffy brush. And I'm just going to blend everything on my face. She's very olive skin, so her tan is really just a really pretty olive color. And I'm just going to take that big fluffy brush, put put it in the Hoola and then just sort of dust the whole face. And then bring it down onto my neck. Okay, now for lips, I'm using 2C from Makeup Forever, and this is just a nude. You could use like Boldly Bare from MAC or any drugstore lip liner that's a neutral color, like a nudie neutral. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of chapstick, and I'm just using the Burts Bees. You could use any really, and she just really has like a natural lip in the movie. Okay, so now for the final touches, I'm just going to be using mascara, and I'm using Loreal Voluminous for the top lashes. And her lashes are like really curled and just thick and full and beautiful. She's amazingly beautiful. And I'm using the CoverGirl Lash Blast for the bottom lashes. And this just gives a really nice look for the bottom lashes. I love the way that this looks on my bottom lashes. Okay guys, so this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon.